Welcome back, guys, to another YouTube video. What we are doing today is we've got a bit of a problem with the Subaru. It's got a fuel leak. Went to a cars and coffee meet with Forbidden 13. This was last year, and it was at RAF Cosford at the museum, the air show museum. And yeah, when I was there, luckily I noticed, or my friend noticed, that the fuel was leaking, and it was coming from the rear. Didn't risk driving it back. Just got it trailered, so it's never worth risking driving a car back if you've got a fuel leak. So my plan today is to see where that leak is coming from and hopefully rectify that leak. So let's get to it. So as you can see, it's coming from the rear there. You can actually see where I've tried doing it a few times, where I've just been looking to see where that leak's coming from. So yeah, it's not ideal, but my plan is I'm going to go down to my friend Jack at JLMT Auto, just down the road there. We're going to jack it up and we're just going to try to see where that leak's coming from. I believe it's a high pressure line, because on these you do have a line that runs from that side of the tank to this side of the tank that connects to the hard lines, and those connectors, the O-ring inside those connectors, they do tend to perish and they go dry rotted and things like that. So we'll go down to Jack's, we'll get it up in the air, we'll see if that's the line. I have got all the line ready to go, and if that is it, we'll just get it swapped over. So let's get to it. Now I know I said it's not ideal to drive, and hear me out, he literally lives round the corner. So yeah, so let's go take it down there. I'll probably just coast most of the way, so let's get to that. I actually miss driving this car so much. It's such a fun car to drive. I actually realised that it was the silicone rubber hose that had actually perished. So if you take a look now, Jack's just managed to get the Jubilee clip off, and it turns out it's this little hose here. By the looks of it, it's been, you know, we both think that it's been fiddled around with previously.
Yeah, definitely. You can see the split on the other side of this as well.
Purely because this grommet here is split. I don't know if this is factory, it might be, I don't know. So our plan is to get the pipe off, and then go and get some high pressure fuel line from somewhere local, hopefully, and potentially then get that back on. So we'll see if we can get that done today, fingers crossed. So we've just got back now, we managed to go and get some fuel line, which is great. So as you can see here, just some 8mm high pressure fuel line. Let's get some typical Jubilee clips. We also actually picked up some of these petrol specific ones. I think the plan is, what we're going to do is we're going to run 2 Jubilee clips, so 2 on either end. I've just seen a lot of people that do that, purely on the basis it just supports it a little bit better. So it's better to be more safe than sorry. So let's get this fuel hose on, and hopefully it fixes the fuel leak. As you can see, Jack is just applying some Generite rust converter just under where the grommet sits on the body of the car. This is just to prevent any rust coming through. Now, it's never going to stop rust, but it will definitely help in the long run in preventing rust to come through. So you can see some blue tape there on the hose. This is just because the fuel line was slightly making contact with the metal work. I've actually ordered a brand new grommet, which will stop this from happening again. So as soon as that arrives, I'll get that thrown on. Hopefully now that's that issue resolved. It seemed to go fairly well, to be fair. Wasn't what we thought it was. It was actually, as you saw, that sort of one line. I don't know what sort of line that was. Obviously it was a high pressure line the way it was coming out, but I'm not complaining, so I can send that other pipe back. There's no need for me to keep it. So let's get back home. So we're back home now, and oh man, I I'm so glad it was that small little line. Nice little easy fix, which is what we like to see. It's all car people like, is a nice easy fix. So now I suppose it's to go over what my sort of overall plans are with the car. I know the blue wheels aren't for everyone, but hear me out. They were ruined. I got this car and it come with these wheels. They were in a matte black and the wheels were just ruined. So all I did was I just thought, I want to get new wheels eventually. So instead of forking out for some new wheels, I just chucked on these to go get painted. Got them painted, and well, here we are. I actually think it suits the car quite well. So what else I am doing today is I am gonna throw on some wheels I brought some new wheels for this, for the 2023 show season, if you like, just to update the car a little bit, but they are not in their final form, and you'll see what I mean in a little minute. So let's go grab them out the shed. So these are my new wheels. They are Blitz 01s. You might have heard of the other ones, Blitz 03s. They're a lot more popular, but this is something that I thought is really nice. I do like a lot of the Blitz wheels. The techno speeds are really nice, and these are very similar. So I do have a lot of plans with these. I am going to widen out the lip. This is a two-piece wheel, so my plan is to get new barrels and lips and also step it up. Now at the minute I currently have a 18 on the Subaru and they're a 17 face. So my plan is I am going to step the lip up to an 18. I'm going to get that done by Rims Incarnated. They seem to be the best in the business at redoing wheels, so I'm going to give them a shout and hopefully get these rebuilt quite soon. I know there is sort of a long wait time on wheels, but hopefully we can get that done in a quick turnaround so I can get them on the car. Don't know what sort of angle I want to go with it yet, so it is all trial and error. But one thing I do wanted to do today is I at least want to throw one on. I've had these wheels for about 5 months and I've never put one on the car, so I want to throw one on today just to see what they look like, just to give me a bit of representation. So let's get ahead and get that done. These blue wheel nuts, I won't show the brand, but you know, just after a couple of goes they just get absolutely torn up. However, what I will say is I do like this brand of these long wheel nuts, because purely out of the fact is, you know, normally the security wise is that these can just get pinched easily, but they actually come with its own sort of locking key, so that's the special key that comes with it. And this is just your normal 19mm socket, and obviously as you can see it just doesn't go on there. These definitely they do need some sort of adjustment, as in the lips then that need sorting out on them, because they're just not right. I definitely right off the bat need some stud extenders. As you can see, the stud is all the way back there. I'm literally just going to throw on some of these just purely so I can see how the wheel looks. So let me just nip this up and let's see how we get on. So we have got a guest come down. We've got Jack from JLMT Auto. He come down, obviously we fixed the fuel before. So I don't actually think these look too bad. Obviously they're a 17 face, so my plan is to get them stepped up. They are a two-piece wheel, so when we do that, it just means that the face will be kept, the barrel and the lip will then change. Definitely going to need some sort of extended studs, because you can't really see in there, but the studs definitely don't come out far enough. We are going to need some sort of what are they like? Inner sockets. Like an outer socket. Yeah. As you can see, the sockets are the nuts are on there only just, and yeah, she don't fit. So I get some extended studs ordered, faces and barrels, and hopefully.
You know what colour you going for?
I think I'm going to stick with like the silver face and then a chrome lip. I think one big thing with these wheels, they do look really nice with a lip, especially like a chrome sort of lip. And I just think it looks really nice on the car compared to the blue. I like the blue.
No, I think it's a good contrast because the car's that crystal grey colour, isn't it? So having the, I mean, I call it silver, but Sam doesn't like me calling it silver.
This car is definitely not silver. Any Subaru boys will back me up. This is a crystal grey car. This is grey. So what we'll do is we'll get the other wheel back on, jack it down, and get that back in the shed. So thanks all for watching another video. I'm glad I managed to get the fuel leak fixed, and it was a simple and easy fix. A lot of plans with the car. I can't wait to go through some of those with you and show you what I've got planned. I can't wait to see what the wheels look like once they've been fully rebuilt and the lips have been brought out on them and they're finally on the car, so that is going to look fantastic as well. Drop a comment below of what you want to see me do to the car. Like I said, I have got lots of plans. I'd like to see what you guys would like to see, and maybe could add that in there somewhere. So one thing I do need to do is I do need to get some longer wheel studs and some inline wheel nuts, purely because obviously these ones just don't fit. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.